how's it going? Welcome to the channel. You're watching 1919 Graham Central. I have a great story for you this week. We're also going to work on the house this week. You're going to see progress, and I'm so excited to show you everything. This is such a great story. Okay, so coming back from Branson, we had a great time. I got home, got all my laundry done, got ready. I prepped a few things so I'd have lunches, and I went to work, and I went to get my wallet. I wanted to buy a drink and no debit card. And so immediately your mind just starts going, okay, where'd I leave it? Where'd I leave it? I looked on my account, and it said the last place I used it was at a Love's. And I couldn't remember using it at the Love's. I don't know, because you just get tired or whatever. So I went throughout the day. I got home. The whole time I'm thinking, okay, where did I leave it? And I always, when I'm traveling, I have this habit. I put the debit card in my back pocket because I don't want to take my whole purse in and drag my stuff through the stores. And so I'll purchase, and then I'll put stuff in my back pocket. So I knew it was either in my back pocket or I had left it in my mom's car. Day 2 had gone by, and one of my coworkers said, hey, have you frozen your card? I was like, oh, maybe I should do that. Good idea. So I got online onto my bank account. I froze the card so nobody could use it. And then the whole day I'm thinking, where is it? I had rifled through my purse at work when I had my lunch, couldn't find anything. So I get home, and the thought is to look in the washing machine, because that was like, if it's in my back pocket, I already did my laundry. So there was nothing in the washer. So I looked in the dryer, there's nothing in the dryer. Well, I go to walk away, and a voice inside me says, look in the dryer again. So I look again, and this time I look up higher, and my debit card was there. It was on one of those, those little shelves that help tumble the clothes. It was on one of those shelves. I was so grateful. Okay, I pack up. I'm ready to come to my parents for the weekend. I'm going to work on my house. I'm so excited. You know how excited I am. I stopped at the Dollar General to get snacks, pulled out my debit card, and I went to use it, and it declined. And the only thing I can think of is I washed my debit card. It went through the dryer. It's probably damaged. We tried it again, and it said approved. And so I grabbed my stuff. Thanks, ladies. I'm out the door. I'm eating my little chips, and I'm backing out, and a girl comes running out of the store, and she's looking all around. She looks at me, but she doesn't wave at me. So I'm thinking, what's going on, And so I stopped for a second to see if she's going to wave at me, or is there still a problem with the card? Nothing. She just goes back in the store. Well, then she and another woman come out, and I'm like, okay, this doesn't feel right. So I stop, roll down my window. I'm like, is there a problem? And she's like, your card only approved for 1 cent. Can you come back in? And I'm like, oh, sure, no problem. I park, go back in. We try the card again, and it declines. And the only thing I can think of is it's damaged. I have another card, but it didn't have enough money to cover my purchase. I had been using that card all week, and I needed to transfer money from my savings to my checking. I'm like, okay, just give me a second. I got to do a little transfer thingy. And the lady behind the counter said, you know what? Don't worry about it. I gotcha. And I'm like, no. I have money. I promise I have money. She's like, it's okay. And the guy that was waiting in line said, no, ma'am, I got it. And he handed over his debit card to pay for my purchase. Karma. Do you know how many times that I have done that for people? Many, many, many times I have said, I gotcha, and paid for purchases for people. Sometimes I did it because I know that they're struggling and they're scrounging up coins in the bottom of their purse. Sometimes I would purchase, I'd hurry and like, I gotcha, just because, maybe it's the holidays. I've done it so many times. And I have to tell you, being on the receiving end feels completely different. I'm humbled and I'm grateful. I'm thankful that there are people out there that are still willing to step up and help others. Isn't that a great story? Okay, so I went over to the house and we got the air conditioner going so we can try to cool it off a little bit. I've been in town all day with appointments. It's 101 degrees here in Oklahoma. It's really hot. I just wanted to bring one thing up. It's really hot here and I'm really thirsty. And so I'm like looking for water. I went out to the car to get my water bottle so I could fill it up with some ice and water. And I found this. I'm not going to show you the label. I found this water bottle. It is a water bottle that's in plastic and it's been sitting in my car and it's really hot. It's been in there cooking in my car. And I can tell you, you don't want to drink these when they've been sitting in the hot car, like getting all that plastic, because breast cancer. I don't know how it does it. The plastic gets inside your body and mimics. It's a hormone thing. You can get breast cancer. There's lots of studies that are out there. They are not good for you. If you want me to do research on it and come back with you with some stats, I will do that. But I'm just going to go with what I've heard and what everybody else is saying. So, got my little cookie. I bought a cookie today. Man, I've been kind of snacky lately. But I got this cookie and I got it from the health food store. And I don't really know if it's clean. The writing is so tiny on it, I can't see the writing. So I don't know what everything that's in it. But I don't really care. It makes me feel better that I bought it at the health food store. I'm going to eat it. Today's my day to just, be me. Not be mean to me. I shouldn't say mean to me, because when you take care of your body and you eat good food and you try to make healthy choices, you're being good to yourself. Oh, I got to tell you what I saw. I got to my room last night, flicked on the light, I'm getting ready for bed. I climb in the covers, I'm laying there and I look at the ceiling. The hugest scorpion ever. I had to get out of bed, get me a broomstick and go after it because I don't want to get stung in the middle of the night. That would be terrible. They're up in the attic. A guy came and sprayed a couple of years ago and told my dad that the eggs are up in the attic. I want to talk to you about the color code. Red personalities. Well, there's all the other colors too. Remember, there's white, blue, yellow. I decided to get online and to look at all of the colors and find out who created the color code. It's actually a personality trait system. And as I was reading online, Taylor Hartman, he came up with the color code. And it's actually, he identifies different personalities. Once you read them and you understand the different personalities, it changes how you see your family members. Like, once you understand each person has a different personality, and then you attach that color to it, like, oh, he's a white, oh, he's the yellow, or oh, you know, she's a blue. All of a sudden you have all of this, I don't want to say empathy, but it's like an understanding. You're like, oh, this person's this and this. And it's okay that you're a different color than somebody else. And you might have like two, or you might like have three colors that really stand out in your personality, and you have hardly anything of one of the colors. Or you might be all one color and none of the others. And once you go and read how he identifies the personality traits, it just helps you to communicate better. It's like almost like you understand the person a little better, why they do what they do and why they're throwing that tantrum, and why, you know, they're so insistent that they have to do this before they can do this. It's because of the different personalities that we all have. Okay, I want to read these. Let me put on my little glasses. All right, so let's talk about red, since I feel like red's really strong. I'm a real strong red. I drive myself crazy sometimes. I drive my family crazy. And then here's the thing, is like, I know that that's part of my personality, and so then I try to not be so red. This is what it said. Reds are power. They are about productivity and about getting results, and they have this vision of this overall, they get an idea, they set the goal, and then they just strive for it. They're assertive. They are leadership. They just think that they rule the world. Please don't be offended by this, me saying this. If you're a red personality, or if you know somebody that's a red personality, reds just think they know how to do it. They know how to accomplish things. And if everybody would just do it the way they want them to do it, the world would just go so smoothly. But of course, you have the blue and the white and the yellow that put speed bumps in the middle of the road. That's how reds feel. They feel like they're always getting, you know, there's something that's always in the way. Someone's always stopping them. That's how I feel. I feel like I got this plan, and I want to get this done. And then my husband's like, you know, I'm not really feeling it. And I'm like, ow! That's the red in me. Okay, let's talk about blue. Blue's motivations, that's intimacy. They're very loving, they're kind. They make a lot of actions with their heart. They feel sorry for people, and they will like move a mountain just because of an emotion. They're giving. It says they're loyal, sincere, they're thoughtful. It's all about service and, you know, giving. I said that. Blues are like Mother Teresa, I guess you would say. That's the only thing I could think of. Serving, you know, just putting the Band-Aid on, you know, when you need it, the pat on the back, the phone call, check on you, see how you're doing. That's what blues do. Blues make the love go around in the world. Okay, let's look at one of the other colors here. I have white up next. Okay, white's motivation is peace. They're peacekeepers. They don't really like conflict. White's probably, I can see sometimes in me, I will drive 10 miles out of the way to not have to get into a fight with somebody. I don't want to deal with it. I will tell a lie so that I don't have to fight with someone. they are the absence of conflict. That's what the book actually says. They're charitable, they're very tolerant of others and differences, they're very kind. It says they're very able to adapt, and they're very patient. I feel like I can be very patient until I'm trying to get from point A to point B, and then you get the heck out of my way. That's where those colors, like they get in a swirl, you know. Okay, yellow. Yellow's motivations, they're fun. They're fun to be around. They plan the parties. They like to live in the moment, and they do things just on a whim. You know, let's go take a road trip right now. Don't have to have any like plans ahead of time. It's just spontaneous. They're enthusiastic. It says their optimism, they're high, they're charismatic and spontaneous, and they're very social, like social butterflies. See, I'm all of those. All of those characteristics. I have all of it. I learned all this color code characteristics chart when my daughter was very little. I don't know. I was listening to a self-help class on parenting and parenting styles. That's when I came across this color code. And I can tell you it's been very helpful for my husband and I, because you know, when we're feeling impatient with each other, we know that, you know, each one of us has our thing. And it's okay that we're all different. Anyways, that's what it's all about. I looked online, and there's actually a PDF online where you can look it up, and you can like print it out and take the little test. I don't know, it's quite a few pages. And there's also, there was some websites where you can click on it, you take the test, but then they want you to pay for it to get your results back. So I didn't go any further with those. It's just, you know, it's like fly in the buttermilk. It was kind of fun. I thought you guys might be interested. Okay, I gotta show you what moved in this weekend. Those are pack rat turds. So I put down some poison. The little nasties. You know they're getting in right there. Look at this. Look at this. Pile, pee, pile. Ugh. I'm so mad. We had them all cleaned out. I got one that's back. check this out. I need this piece of wood. I tried sawing it, and it's so short, I can't hold it with anything. So I'm building myself a little jiggy jig. Let's see if this works. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we're gonna try it. I got 2 screws holding this wood so it doesn't slide forward. And I got this 2x4 sitting off the floor so my saw can go through it. All right, let's give her a shot. Okay, I think that's gonna work. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I feel like I'm jigger rigging. You know what? I'm so tired right now, thirsty and hot, and I've just done. There. I'm feeling good. I feel like a little weakling though. When I was young and stronger, I probably would be done by now. When we were building our bedroom, when we were up on the mountain, up on our that old trailer that I showed you, and Michael had built this big bedroom on for us, and it was all insulated, and we had the plastic up, and we were just like, everything was just, the walls were going up, and I did most of the sheetrocking on 2 walls, which had like 2 doors and windows, and it had 2 windows and a door, and we used bullnose. I was getting really good at sheetrock. I was strong. I just don't feel so strong anymore. I mean, how many years ago was that? Almost 30 years ago. That was a long time. I think sometimes you got to give yourself a little bit of a pass. You know, who was it that said that getting old ain't for the weak? I know I'm still young, but it feels like I'm getting old. Right. My phone's dying, but I just want you to see I was able to get that up. Pretty heavy, but I made it. And my socket, it lined up pretty good. Done for tonight. We're going to go home, get a shower, some dinner, hang out with my parents, and we'll come back tomorrow. So what did I tell you about yellows? They just take spontaneous road trips. Here we are. We left Graham and we are in Durrant. My mom's here with me on this little jaunt, and we came down so that she could see one of our friends that's living in a nursing home here. What a sweetheart. Might as well stop in Kingston and get some fish, right? Home of Bee Gees, the biggest, baddest cat food, the biggest, baddest catfish establishment in this area. They have homemade dessert. They do cobblers, homemade ice cream. You got peeled shrimp, you got fried shrimp, you got fried chicken, you got catfish, hush puppies, salads, all the toppings. You just have to come and try it out. They'll be going all night long. Anywhere you want to sit, Mom. I'm planning to eat it. And more right off the highway. Look at all this cute yard art. It's a little greenhouse, but this is what I'm headed to see. This is so intriguing to me.